Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Hanna today. I'm joined today with my son over here, Frank, and we are reviewing a movie that I just saw last night, and I am so happy to talk about, called The Chucky. Now, I just picked up the DVD collection of this. I think there's also a Blu-ray collection of this. And I have majority of the movies on Blu-ray already. I have the first Chucky collection that has 1 through Curse. So I was like, well, I don't want to rebuy them all on Blu-ray again. So let me just get this DVD collection because it's a couple more bucks than actually, it was a little bit more than just buying the newest movie on Blu-ray, and I can get this cool box for it. So I got this. It's really neat. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Cult of Chucky. Before I get this review started, shout out to a good friend of mine on YouTube, the Michael Myers fanatic, Darnell Weeks. Shout out to you, sir. We were talking about this movie earlier today, and we both really enjoyed it. And let's get started. So with Cult of Chucky, one thing that I really enjoyed right off the bat was this movie was tongue-in-cheek. They're not trying, like, they kind of went back to being scary in Curse, which worked because it had been so long since we've gotten a Chucky movie, but that wasn't going to fly for this one. We just weren't going to buy it. So I think they made a very good decision to do something a little bit funnier and have a sense of humor with the characters, mostly Chucky, which worked very good. Brad Dourif's voice is still top notch. Still sounds just like he did in 1988. One thing I did really enjoy was that they took a big risk and just went not necessarily went out in left field with it, but the fact that Chucky could now put his spirit in multiple bodies. I've heard a couple people say, "Man, that's ridiculous. I don't believe that." Well, how can you not believe that, but you can believe the fact that he can put his body into a possessed doll to begin with? It's kind of like, where is your line drawn? So to me, it's like there's no rules. Let's just do whatever we want, and let's have some fun with the series and move the story along. So I really enjoyed that. I loved the fact that we got Alex Vincent back in this movie. He wasn't in it as much as I'd like to him to have been. Maybe I have a feeling there's going to be a trilogy. There's going to be Cursed, then we just had Cult, and there'll be one more. I think there'll be closure on the last one. Now, I wonder what they'll call it. I wonder if they'll have another name for it. Um, but I wonder, like, the fact that they just released this, the complete collection with all 7 movies, if that's going to throw if that's some kind of giving away that it's over or what. I hope not. Maybe there'll be a complete collection next year with 8 movies. Who knows? Or maybe it won't be next year. It'll probably be a few years later. But I'm thinking we should get one more movie. So one thing one thing I did really enjoy was, like I said, having Alex Vincent back, and his character was good. Um, I liked the fact that he had kept Chucky with him for all the years, and had his head in his house, and he would abuse it whenever it would piss him off. And I really enjoyed that he had his own Chucky doll, and Alex knew that the doll could possess himself into multiple bodies. I like that Alex made his Chucky doll. He gave it a buzz cut. That way he would know which one was his, and he had a gun inside of it. So when he finally got to him, he was able to excuse me. He was able to fight off that Chucky and pull the gun out of him. I thought that was absolutely perfect. I loved it, and I thought it was funny when they were all arguing over who gets to go fight Andy, and he was like, "Look, man, I just got cut. Look at my arm." And he goes, "Look at my hair." And they're all like, "Okay, you win, you win." Because it was funny seeing Chucky with a buzz cut. I thought that was really funny. I was laughing my ass off when I saw that. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's so funny. I just loved it. Um, but other than that, like I think that the way the movie ended, they're telling us, hey, we're gonna go one more round, and I really think we are gonna go one more round. I think there's so much steam left in the engine for this series, and the fans are loving it, and I think Don Mancini is doing it right. He's going around all the clutter and all the BS. I'm hoping all the fans around the world have done the right thing and supported this movie and bought this movie. It looks like they have. Looks like a lot of people have gone out and they've really supported this franchise, despite the fact that losers decided to put it on Pirate Bay and people were downloading it. And like I said before, if you downloaded it, but you still bought the movie, well, kudos to you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. But if you just downloaded it and you're not going to buy it, just think about what you're doing. when you do that. You know, you're really hurting the franchise and you're killing funding for the next movie. You know, so just think about that. You know, just please think about it. If you watch it on Netflix, that's fine. You know, they make their money through Netflix, I'm sure. You know, but don't just download it. You know, please don't just download it. Okay, so as far as any complaints with the movie, I really don't have any. I really don't have any. I mean, I took the movie for what it was. I wasn't expecting to see The Green Mile when I saw this. I was expecting to see a Child's Play film, and that's exactly what they gave me. So I really don't have any major complaints. I have a lot of questions like how was Jennifer Tilly's body? Didn't her body get killed in the movie? How did this happen? How did Andy know that Chucky could body swap and do all this? I have a ton of questions, but I have a feeling another movie will answer a lot of those. So I'm gonna let it go, and you know, like I said, I'm enjoying this movie. I think this will have a lot of replay value. I'm ready to watch this again and enjoy this again. So this was Child's Play. Chucky. This was Cult of Chucky. I did enjoy it more than Curse of Chucky, and that's really all I have to say. No complaints. I enjoyed this movie for what it was. So can't wait. Hopefully we'll get another one. And I think Fred liked it. Did you like it, Fred? He really enjoyed it. He likes Chucky. The buzz cut. I'm sorry, the buzz cut Chucky. Alright, I gotta end this video, guys. This is Christian Hanna, I'll see y'all next time.